Orderly fashion.
This is the week of around February 20th. A lot of figuring out what the hell I'm trying to do. LOL. I have a lot of old birch panels and test ways of presenting artwork that you saw previously. And so I'm writing a list of what supplies I need to get canvas to make stretch my own canvases. And yeah, I'm obviously recording this voiceover like in March. So yeah, I got
from one of the European art shops.
the stretcher bars for the frames. And here I am figuring out how to set up the two paintings I'm going to be working on. And I ran out of staples. The one thing I forgot on my list was more staples because I had old ones from school, but not enough. So here we go. I have to go out again. And to my favorite place. Haha, not my favorite place. I ended up getting more staples, and at this point of the week, I was not having it. I was just very upset. So that's when you take care of your mental health and you go for a run, even though it's winter. We're not going to talk about my posture or that I'm using a book.
Side or wherever I happen to be.
I did it.
But Christ makes
Yay.
it easier for you. Don't have to work
We have
so
a canvas.
hard to find a nice market, good food.
And so we prime. It was also the Olympics around this week, and Alyssa Liu became a big inspiration for not just me, but I think most creative people. And I had originally agreed to be part of a show that a couple of my friends were setting up, and I thought I'd be able to pull off these two paintings for that show, except I procrastinated. Well, not really. I was taking care of myself because I had been sick for so long, and I kind of still am. And yeah, I severely underestimated the trials and tribulations of stretching your own canvas, because what I thought would take one day took like 3.5. Yeah. And like, I was supposed to make two paintings in the other like 3 days after the first day of stretching canvas, yet I didn't. So I ended up taking the pressure off and chose not to be part of the show. And you'll see why in a little bit, but yeah, you can see here MacArthur Park. Sorry for my awful singing voice. So here we can see I'm struggling with the frames racking and also like the middle stretcher bars causing marks on the canvas. I had already like unstretched it, taken it off the frames, put it back on the frames, and continued to try gessoing, but I was missing canvas wedges that would make it like taut in the corners. Anyway, I learned a lot about how to make and stretch your own canvas, and I understand that like for the most long-lasting paintings, like canvas on a wooden frame makes the most sense because wooden panels have a tendency to warp over time, and there's no way that you can like unwarp a wooden panel. But you can always like take the canvas fabric off a frame if it's rotting and put it on a new frame and like create more tension by using canvas wedges or whatever they're called in the corners when inevitably the canvas goes a little bit slack. So that's how we have like Rembrandt and other master paintings for like hundreds to almost, I wonder if they'll make it to 1,000 years, but like super long lasting paintings. Anyway, I took down a previous painting that I had restarted 7 times. And now I'm putting these on my wall because screw using painting on stretched paintings, apparently. I also really like having the wall to push back against. Anyway, yeah, it was a tough week, and I'm finally uploading this because I went through a lot of learning curves as I come back to painting. And it doesn't even feel like I'm coming back to painting, it feels like I'm starting for the first time as a painter. Even though I have painted in the past many times, it's just been so long because of studying and then practicing architecture for a total of 8 years.
Bitch, why bother? I'm that bitch, I'm that bitch, I'm that bitch, and you bitches ain't no shit. I'm a kid ass hoe, know who to play with. And these pussy niggas know who to play with.
LOL. Sometimes you have, I'm not gonna even talk about it. Anyway, yeah, here's the thumbnail for the 2 paintings I'm gonna make that I'm working on still. They're easy. They're supposed to be fun, and I'm supposed to not stress about these because I consider them like exploration pieces. Like I have so much I still need to explore, which is kind of a regret for just like, I feel like I need an MFA program to continue exploring what paintings or what painting language I want my practice to be, but I also feel like I have no time and I need to start supporting myself through painting. So yeah, this is the underpainting. I used yellow because I wanted to shine through. Anyway, that's it. Please subscribe, like, bye.